Today we study about the anomalous secondary growth in Dicot's root, that is storage root. Example is beetroot. Beetroot, it is a modified root for storage of food material. The primary structure of beetroot, it is napiform type of tuberous root. When young, it shows typical normal diarch structures. Diarch means presence of two xylem bundles and two phloem bundles which are radially arranged, means they are on different radii. Internally it shows outermost layer epiblemma, cortex, endodermis, pericycle and vascular bundles. Epiblemma, it is single layered, also called exodermis. Cortex, it is massive, made up of parenchymatous tissue. Endodermis is single layered. Cells are barrel shaped with Casparian strips. Pericycle, it is also single layered. It is parenchymatous. The vascular bundles, they are in diarch with two groups of primary xylem alternating with two groups of primary phloem. The vascular bundles are radial type. In between xylem and phloem occur the parenchymatous tissue known as conjunctive tissue. Teeth, it is upset. The secondary growth, it is of anomalous type due to abnormal origin of primary vascular cambium, abnormal functioning of vascular cambium, and formation of successive rings of cambia. During secondary growth, it begins with the formation of primary cambium ring, which develops from parenchyma present between primary xylem and primary phloem. Most part of the ring develops from parenchymatous cells present between primary xylem and primary phloem. A small portion develops from cells of pericycle present just above two protoxylem groups. The parenchymatous cells becomes meristematic and gives rise to the cambium. Means in between the primary xylem and phloem, the parenchymatous cells becomes meristematic and they form into a cambium. It grows on both the sides to the protoxylem, toward the protoxylem element, and it forms into a cambium ring. This is the first ring of cambium. Though the development of first cambium ring is normal, its function is abnormal. That is, the cambium ring, instead of cutting secondary xylem towards inner side and secondary phloem towards outside, it forms in the forms of groups, and rest of the ring produce conjunctive parenchyma, which functions as storage tissue. The secondary vascular bundles are conjoined, collateral, enlarged and open type. Then the origin of second cambial ring. The second cambial ring, also called the first ring of secondary cambium. It originates from the parenchyma of primary phloem present outside the first ring. Sometimes procambial cells between the pericycle and phloem parenchyma also take part in its development. This cambium gives rise to a ring of secondary vascular bundles outside the area of first ring and large amount of parenchyma which forms radial channels and stores food material. The parenchyma produced from the second cambium ring is more than the first ring. This ring also stops functioning and a third ring arises outside the second ring. The third ring develops from the cells of pericycle. The cells of pericycle divide periclinally and form many layers of parenchyma. Innermost layer gives rise to third cambial ring. The cambium divides and gives rise to secondary vascular bundles of third ring along with broad channels of parenchyma, that is storage parenchyma, which separates them from one another. Similarly, more and more cambial rings develop from the cells of pericycle, which gives rise to secondary vascular bundles of new rings and more storage parenchyma tissue. Ultimately, at the end, the pericycle forms the cork cambium, which produce cork on outside and secondary cortex, that is phylloderm, on the inner side. Due to this, primary cortex get crushed. Thus, the anomalous type of such secondary growth helps the plant to store material in large quantity, and hence it is called as adaptive anomaly present in these roots. This is all about the anomalous secondary growth in beetroot. In primary structure, the beetroot has diarch conditions, means the two groups of xylem and two groups of phloem, which get alternately arranged and they are radially arranged. During the secondary growth, the cells which are present below the primary phloem gets meristematic and form into a cambium. It grows on both the sides just opposite to the primary xylem, where it meets and form a first cambial ring. After formation of first cambial ring, the function of the cambium, it is abnormal type, that is it does not form towards inner side the xylem element and towards outside the phloem element, but it forms in groups only xylem element towards inner side and phloem elements towards outside, and other cambial cells develops into a parenchymatous conjunctive tissue which act as a storage tissue. After Formation of secondary xylem and phloem. The cambium of the first ring stops functioning, and just outside the first ring, second ring of cambium develops, and it functions as the first ring also. In this manner, large number of successive rings of cambia are formed, and they form into a secondary vascular tissue as well as storage parenchymatous tissue. The amount of storage parenchymatous tissue is more as compared to the first ring in secondary, while in third ring it is also more than the secondary. In this manner, the secondary growth takes place. Successive rings of cambia are formed from the pericycle, and at the last, at maturity, the pericycle cells, they develop into a cork cambium. This cork cambium divides and redivides, and it forms towards outside cork or bark, and towards inner side the secondary cortex. In this manner, the anomalous secondary growth in beetroot takes place. Thank you.